EA Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the start of the FedEx Cup playoffs. Today, it's live second-round coverage of the Northeast Invitational. New course to most of the golfers on tour, this challenging layout just opened in 2015. Today, we're along the east coast of Maine. Rich Lerner with Frank Nobila will be calling all the action from the cliffs at Lighthouse Pointe.
Another great design from Brand Patel, and they really threw the boat out here. Some excellent choice of holes, and you're going to see the changes in elevation. You get this on a windy day, and of course 7,700 yards will play even longer than that. A nice calm day though, Rich, and you really can shoot a good score out here.
That one is in the fairway, down there about 290 yards. Playing a full 180 yards now. Well, this is the kind of wind that separates the great players from the average players. You really have to be strong to handle these kinds of winds.
Well, this is not heading in the right direction.
No, it looks like it's going to be in the rough. Into the thick stuff, that's a difficult lie. Ball sitting down here in the rough, he's digging in. And he's made the green. For the par. Did the job right there. Now at the second here at Lighthouse Pointe, Frank, this is some tough par three.
If you want to try and really break the hole down and be a purist here, Rich, you'd like to hit a little cut into this green, something that moves away from the water and the cliff back towards that bunker. That would be the perfect shot to hit. It's such a difficult par three. Anything on the green would be good here. Second shot.
Not enough on that one.
Yeah, it just seemed to baby it.
Frank, you always talk about it not compounding the error, but here again, another shot from the rough.
Yeah, if you try again. I mean, this skill, and that was sublime.
Just good hands, coming out of the rough, able to manage the distance, and now in great position. Frank, it has been that kind of a tournament. Another bogey. Frank, I like the mix of holes as we start out here at Lighthouse Pointe. Tough par four, then a par three, and now a scoring opportunity with a par five at the third.
Scoring opportunity with a good drive. Very thin fairway here, Rich. This hole is built for accuracy, and players off the tee, they're going to have to try and hit this fairway. Long fairway bunker runs almost the entire length of this hole, and it could act actually as a little helper, stop you going down by the cliff, because anything left, obviously, on that cliff line will go all the way down to the ocean.
All right, Frank, second shot.
Yeah, it looks like a good lie. Just take maybe half a club more than the distance allows. Still got to check the wind. Don't have to fly the ball all the way to the flag from here.
On the green, Frank, but might need a pair of binoculars to see the hole.
You're a long way from the band. You can barely hear the music from that far away.
Right off the edge.
Just a fraction softer, then it might have just turned in.
This is for his birdie. Well, at last, a birdie. And we pick up action at the fourth. Frank, we're early in the second round. What have you seen so far?
I've seen a lot that can be improved on too, but there's enough good there. That's the main thing. You know, the scorecard doesn't always reflect how you're playing, but a little bit of basics out there. Fairways, greens, maybe knock a couple of putts in. All of a sudden that scorecard looks different.
Always so nice, Frank, when that gleaming white golf ball is sitting up on those emerald fairways, the way this one is.
The game almost appears easy when one is playing their second shot from the middle of the fairway, and you quickly forget how difficult it can be. You look left or right, the game becomes much harder.
You can't hide the flagstick from that man.
He is just unbelievable. That never deviated offline.
Made par yesterday, this one for birdie. So close.
And yet it still counts for another shot.
And getting ready for the putt. Frank, that's a par, and onward we go. Now the fifth hole, par 4, 481 yards.
Find the fairway, and it's a fairly generous one, and you should have a shot where you want a nice lofted one over that front bunker to land softly on the green.
You can see a little bit off balance on the tee, and that one is going to be in the rough. Well, he pays a price for that.
Yeah, when you don't see the top of the ball in the rough, you know it's not sitting pretty. You'll need a bit of force to extract one out of there.
Second shot from the rough. It's on the way.
There's a bunker over there.
I think he's headed for it. So the second of the par 4 goes begging, and now I'll have to rely on the short game.
Yeah, but a short game, as we all know, can redeem a lot of mistakes. Let's see if he does it here.
Solid play, heart of the green.
Even par currently.
He'll take par and move on. And with that, we bid you farewell from the shores of Maine for EA Sports. Alongside Frank Nobilo, I'm Rich Lerner. We'll see you next time.